Hey y'all, welcome back to another story time. Today I'm gonna talk about when I passed out at work. Twice. Two stories. Swear I'm not someone who passes out often. I really have not passed out outside of this. I just really don't understand why it had to be in work environments. That's so embarrassing. But let's jump right in. Let me set the scene. We're gonna take this back to high school. So in high school, I had a really cool schedule, and one of my periods was able to be an internship. So instead of having a class, I would get to leave early and I would get to go to my internship. My internship was at a veterinary hospital, right? Vet, animal doctor, all that. I was really interested in working with animals and stuff like that when I was younger. So that is what I chose. It was honestly a really cool experience. I got to see surgeries. It's kind of, but it was cool. I got to see dentals. I got to help take blood from animals. Honestly, it was boring a lot. A lot of times they really didn't have much to do, but when they did have something for me to do or something for me to watch or something for me to help with, it was really, really cool. So this one day was really, really cool. They were like, Alicia, we need a third person. We need help on this bunny's dental. A rabbit getting a dental? That sounds so adorable. What? I had a rabbit for almost 10 years of my life and he ain't never get no dental. But I was like, oh my God, cool, yeah. I gotta set the background for that day though. It was really warm. I was on my first day period. If you know, you know. Y'all know how that goes. Y'all know how that goes. So, yeah. And I remember I was kind of in a rush. I just had to walk home in the heat. I had to get ready for my internship. I was debating off even going because these cramps were whooping my and all that. But I was I don't want to call out, so I'll just go. So I already went in not feeling good, right? Not feeling good. Now, I don't know if anybody else has ever had a rabbit, but if you do, y'all know a rabbit ain't standing for no dental. What? So for bunnies' dentals, or actually all the animals' dentals, they have to knock them out. What's it called? They have to put them to sleep for the procedure. So, one vet was actually doing the cleaning or removing the tooth, whatever they needed to do. The other was monitoring the vitals and stuff. And they're like, okay, Alicia, we need you to hold the air mask over the bunny. When I tell y'all, this was actually the cutest shit ever. Y'all know how they have when you see people go to sleep in movies and stuff and they put the little mask and then you breathe it in until you fall asleep. They had a tiny one for me to put over the little adorable bunny nose that be it was so cute. I love animals. So I'm like, yeah, cool. So I'm sitting over the table. I'm holding the little mask on this adorable little bunny while they do the dental. Let me tell y'all, surgeries or procedures, low-key from being at that vet look exactly how they look in the movies. It's a bright light. It's a table. Obviously, they need a light shining right where they're going. So there's a couple different bright lights on top of me, right? And I'm holding the mask. Y'all, all of a sudden, I just start feeling super hot. I start feeling super hot. I think it's the light shining on my forehead. And I'm just I just start feeling but anyway, I'm still holding the mask, right? Nah. I just start feeling hot out of nowhere, like a full-on sweat. A full-on sweat. And mind you, I'm already cramping really bad. I'm already dehydrated. Didn't have that much to drink or eat before this shift. So so I'm holding the mask and I just start feeling all this for a couple minutes. My last straw, y'all. I don't know why this happened to me. Y'all know a lot of people talk about how passing out goes. I see my vision starts dimming. When I tell y'all, those old cartoons where it's a circle and it dims? The outside of my vision started looking black. I'm looking at this bunny I'm one of those people I don't know why it feels so embarrassing to be I'm hurt. I don't feel good. If it's someone, especially in a work setting, which it shouldn't be, but I'm just holding this mask. And as soon as I start seeing my vision going like that, I'm can I go to the bathroom? They're like, yeah, honey, yeah. They switch, whatever. Y'all, I look like a crazy person. When I tell you, I book it to the bathroom. I run to the bathroom. As soon, like, I make it in the bathroom door, shut the door. That's all I remember. As soon as I went in that bathroom, I went. You got knocked the fuck out! It's the way till this day. I still have no idea how long I was passed out. Like, I literally just remember the bathroom door slamming shut, and I just wake up, like, on the floor. I'm just like, what the hell? Like, it was so weird, y'all. At that point, I had never passed out before. I'm just like, what just happened? I'm just like, I just passed out. So I kept my phone in my pocket. I texted my mom. She's like, okay, well, you got to tell them, like, you need to leave. And I'm like, so I go. I didn't even, y'all, why was I so embarrassed of something I can't control? I was so embarrassed. I didn't even tell them I passed out. I just walked back out there. I was like, I really don't feel good. Like, I'm going to have my mom pick me up. And they were super nice. Like, oh, of course, honey. Okay, blah, blah, I feel better. But I don't know why. That was just so embarrassing. And I'm glad I made it to the bathroom, because imagine if I passed out in front of them. They already got to worry about the rabbit. Why they got to worry about me? So that was the first time. And then this one that happened to me. I guess my body only likes to pass out in embarrassing situations full of people in work settings. Because the second time happened when I was older at my actual job. I got to give y'all a little background on this one too. When I tell you Texas Roadhouse, I'm on your ass. No, I'm playing. But I tried Texas Roadhouse for the first time with my friend the day before this happened. I'm telling y'all this because this is important. We start with drinks. I always hear so much hype about Texas Roadhouse is so good. We start with drinks. While I get my drink, like the waiter walks away, I'm about to sip it. I lean over in my cup. Why is there a dead fly in my lemonade? So I'm like, when the waiter comes back, I'm like, hi, there's a bug in my drink. He's like, oh my God, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I left it for a second. Like, that must have happened, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'm so sorry. Let me take care of that for you. I'm like, it's cool. It's fine, right? So then we order our food. I ordered some steak and shrimp. You know, that's what looked the best. And I'm not gonna lie, like, Texas Roadhouse, you ate that. It was good. It was good. Like, Rain, if you seen this, you remember that day? It was good. So I had a nice, happy, nice meal. And then the next day I went to work. So I go to work, everything's normal. Two things. At this job, the dress code, it was a restaurant. The same restaurant from Why I Quit My Racist Job. Go click on that story time and watch for that one, because it's a good one. The attire, it was like a fancy restaurant. So the attire was like a long sleeve collared shirt and long black pants. And it was literally summer. It's already hot. But then when I go if anybody's ever worked in a restaurant, y'all know the kitchen be, whoo, right? So it's hot as hell in the kitchen too. So like I said, in the last story time about this job, we were hella understaffed. So I'm like the only person in there. Thankfully, my manager got here, the manager I was cool with. She came a couple minutes before I passed out, so I wasn't totally, you know. But at this time, I was working by myself. And when I tell y'all, just like at the vet hospital, how I just immediately start feeling like hot flashes, just like heat. Just like breaking out into a sweat, like out of nowhere. It was already a hot day. It was already hot in the kitchen, but I just felt like, it just felt different. I'm just like, okay. This time I had a little bit of different symptoms, because this time was worse. So y'all know that feeling where they're like, your body just feels like static? If you get it, you get it. Like, my body just felt like staticky, numb, weak, if that even makes sense, all at the same time, while I'm like the only one back here, like able to make the orders or pack the orders. So I'm just like, fuck. Like, I'm just trying to like kind of lean against the counter and just stay up, yada, yada, yada. And then my boss actually comes back from her break. She's like, hey, girl, like, I'm run to the bathroom real quick, then I'll be up here to help you. I'm like, okay, bet. Okay. Trying to show like ain't nothing wrong. Y'all, just like the first one, why I'm feeling all these things. I'm feeling hot, I'm feeling weak, I'm just leaning against the counter trying to still do my job. Why again I start seeing like my vision dimming, but this time it's a lot slower. Like I just see it, I swear, y'all. And literally right as I see that happening, why I see like a customer waiting in the front, like waiting for me to give them an order. I'm like, fuck. So y'all, I'm literally back there fighting for my life. I'm weak, feel like I'm about to buckle down at any second. And also my vision is dimming. I can only see like 2/3 of my vision. When I tell y'all, I probably looked insane. So I start going towards the front because I'm like, nobody else is here to help her. Like, I gotta help her. I'm like the wall, the door. I'm like feeling to get to the front, looking insane. I'm like, hi, what's the name for your order? I'm probably squinting at her like this. She probably thinks I'm insane. She's like, whatever, Erica. I'm like, Erica. I'm looking at the counter trying to like find the one that said her name. I finally found it. I give it to her. She's probably looking at me and saying, I don't know, I can barely see her. Half my vision is gone. And then I start feeling like, oh, like I'm about to fall at any minute. So y'all, I run back through the doors. I run through the kitchen. I run out the thing. I literally passed my boss. I was like, I gotta go. She's like, okay. Like, I'm probably sounding gibberish. Y'all, again, I run. I go in a stall. But this time, I got to the toilet. I just sat there and shut my eyes. I swear, y'all. Like, and then I opened my eyes. All of a sudden, my vision was back. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I always making it to the bathroom? Like, I don't know. But I'm just like, what the? So I'm just sitting on the toilet. I'm like, oh my God. Like, again, I hate being like, I feel sick. But I had to. I was like, oh my God. Like, I literally just almost passed out again. I'm hella dizzy. I'm hella like weak. My legs feel like jello. I'm like, oh my God. And I drove to work. By this time I was driving. So I was just like, oh my God. Like, I gotta text my dad. Like, I can't drive. I was scared to drive because my vision was dimming. And like, I'm not about to pass out behind this wheel. So I sit there for like 10 minutes just contemplating everything. I text my dad and then I'm like, okay. I get up and I'm like, hi. Again, I'm too embarrassed to be like, hi, I just passed out in the bathroom. No. I'm like, hey, like, I really don't feel good. Like, I gotta go home, like, right now. She's like, no, you're so good. Just sign out. Like, it's fine. I hope you feel better. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I go out to my car and I wait in my car till my dad comes. And my dad comes eventually and takes me home. Remember how I mentioned how I had Texas Roadhouse and exactly what I had there? The steak and shrimp? That's important. That's about to come up right now. So even though I didn't have like the dim vision and I didn't like keep passing out, I still felt like, like I felt nauseous. Like I just felt weak. I felt like my body just felt like it was about to shut down. And I'm just like, what? Like even when I lay in bed, I'm like, what is happening to me? Y'all, tell me why I took a fat ass dump. My body went back to normal. My parents were literally asking me, is there anything out of the ordinary you ate? I'm like, I had Texas Roadhouse for the first time. And y'all know sometimes a bad seafood, not taking care of seafood, whatever, and then you eat it can give you food poisoning or whatever. That had to be it. That had to be it because there was nothing else out of the ordinary, expired, whatever, different that I ate that day. So Texas Roadhouse, if you see this, no, I'm playing. I've actually ate Texas Roadhouse again since then, and I didn't pass out the next day. So we're cool. Don't sue me. So yeah, it had to be the food. It had to be food poisoning, something like that. I'm not someone who's ever got food poisoning before. So that's why I didn't know what it was. Like, that was really random for me. It definitely felt way more intense than, like I said, when I passed out with the period. Like, the period, yeah, it felt intense and stuff, but it was like when I passed out, I just felt like tired after, and I was like, I just need a rest, rightfully so. But no, with this one, like, my body still felt jello, like until I took a shit, until I took a dump. I guess that's the answer to everything. When you're little, they're always like, oh, your stomach hurts, oh, you need to use the bathroom. I guess they're right, because I tell y'all, like 2 hours after I passed out, that happened, went completely back to normal, gained all my energy back. So, yeah, watch what you eat, I guess. Have you guys ever passed out? And at that, ever passed out at work or at school or whatever? If you have, comment, let me know. Comment, let me know your thoughts on this. Like, what would you have done? Like, would y'all have just kept working and tried to shake it off, or would y'all have gone home too? I don't know. Let me know. Let's talk in the comments. But yeah, that was a story when I passed out at work twice. The only times I ever did. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Please follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Alicia Milan, where I'm active daily, and also check out some of my YouTube shorts. Thank you guys so much for watching this whole video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!